Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 86, the Off Topic Podcast. Today, your hosts, Koba and H.
What's up, guys? It's Koba the Gorilla. We're back. Better than ever.
Hell yeah.
Coming back from a huge episode. Once again, shout out Jose Leiva. That was a great episode. Thank you for the feedback, by the way, guys. We love, not even just when it's positive things, but even like constructive criticism. We fucking love it. But overall, you guys loved it too. So it was fucking badass.
Pluma listened to it.
Oh, yeah, he did actually. Beso Pluma listened to it. Could have followed us, but one day, you know?
One day he will.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
And you know me, I've never talked shit about Beso Pluma before.
Nah, he's
I always said he was a really technically a good singer and his skills and everything. Yeah. But anyway, guys.
So an OG fan.
So thank you guys for the love.
Nah, thank you guys. Appreciate
that
it.
shit skyrocketed. So it looks like you guys answered to collab. So once we figure some shit out with our scheduling and time, trust, we'll be able to commit to you guys with more guests and stuff like that. So thank you guys.
That's what we want to as well. So,
but for now, it's just the boys, and there's nothing wrong with that.
It's just the two OGs, the two street kings, the real street kings, the ones who control this area.
Hell yeah, the street fighting kings. That's what they call Solo Sokoa. And Too Loud. Probably should have told them I'm recording, but it is what it is. But anyway, we're here, guys. We got a couple beers.
And hopefully you guys are listening to us in a happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, guys.
To all the off-topic dads.
To all the off-topic daddies, the off-topic dilfs, the off-topic fathers.
Get drunk as fuck.
Hell yeah.
And listen to us.
Happy Father's Day, guys.
Hell yeah. We know there's so many of you out there fucking hustling, so enjoy your day.
Do you think as a man you should care that Father's Day doesn't get that much respect, or you think as a man you should be like not care about gifts and shit like that?
It'd be cool if everybody gets them, but it's also a thing where you shouldn't really put too much, you know?
Yeah, like not that we
don't make it a debate, you know?
You're like, what do you mean?
Don't make it to the point where now it's another social media thing or another platform for the news to get.
Like when single moms are like, "Happy Father's Day to me."
Yeah,
because they're like single moms.
Well,
like,
bro, like el gobierno te dio los cheques. Like, I know you didn't work, you know.
Yeah, or not only that, like maybe choose a better guy to have kids with, you know.
Don't choose Hector, you know.
Do you think it's kind of warranted though? Like, let's say you are a single mom, and let's say like the dad is straight up a bum and abandoned you or whatever. Do you think they do have?
Don't give yourself credit.
You think it still makes them look dumb?
Yeah, because now you sound like I'm a bad bitch. Like,
yeah,
that's what you just sound. That's
or you sound hurt.
A bad dumb bitch. You
know? Or you sound hurt.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like maybe have that pride in you, like, oh, you know what? Like I was a mother who like took both roles. You know?
Yeah.
Feels like maybe
because ladies are out there.
There's a lot of those ladies. I know some of them are listening, but we know there's a lot of them that do take on both roles respectfully. But also like fathers too as well. You know?
Yeah.
Like if you're in that position, I feel like take pride in it, but just don't be posting like some dumb meme about it.
Don't be airing it out,
because then it'll just ruin your reputation on it, you know.
And you sound hurt.
Yeah,
you sound like
it's still he's still affecting you or she, you know.
Yeah.
So
just do your thing. Yeah. Just do your thing. Yeah. I don't have a problem with let's say I knew someone close to me that was in that role of taking both roles. Like I don't see nothing wrong with like giving them props.
And it's also not always that you choose, you know, sometimes you're just forced, unfortunately, like with deaths and shit, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's also true. Every situation is different.
Yeah, it is.
If there is a single mother out there that's putting in work for both roles, and obviously give them some love, but I totally agree too. Like, don't, because then you're insulting like good real fathers too, you know.
True.
And that's not cool either.
Yeah,
like
there's a lot of badass ones.
I feel like there's certain things like obviously that moms do better, and then that dads do better. And I feel like that's why, and you talked about it before, like not to dwell on it again, but how you've been so lucky, and even me, like that we had, you know, we grew up with a mom and a dad.
Yeah.
Because I would always think that's crazy when people are like, oh, like my dad passed away, or like, oh, like I live with my grandma, like my mom died or something. I'll be like,
a lot of times they're lucky enough also where they find like an uncle or
someone that stepped up,
a father figure for them, you know.
Like the dad died, but now Uncle Jimmy cuts the fucking turkey on Thanksgiving. Yeah, you know? Like some shit like that.
Stories like that I've heard are kind of cool, you know.
Yeah, like in general, just men, you know.
Yeah,
like that step up and
they take that. Sometimes just the nature of the beast, you know.
Yeah,
the fatherhood, you know.
That's true.
Yeah,
but also, how cool is it that you don't have kids?
I know. At least not yet, you know.
Yeah,
I guess you gotta know how to enjoy your single life too as well.
We're doing our thing, you know.
Yeah.
But that's cool,
To the
guys.
max.
Shout out Father's Day, and shout out to all the fathers that are kind of getting shitty gifts too,
like some socks.
a tie and shit.
Like you just see the price tag of Ross on clearance, $2, and it was like $20.
yeah, because
Like,
moms get like dope gifts.
Yeah, like some bag, fucking perfume.
Like
you know?
it'll be like you'll be like a poor family, and you'll still find a way to go to Curaçao and like get her a fucking bag, you know.
Not your fuck.
And now you're fucked, but it's like okay, we got the mom something.
Yeah.
And then with the dad, it's like, all right, let's go to Golden Corral. You know, like what the fuck. But I think it's like embedded in women, like they like nicer things, which there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Like my mom has like hundreds of perfumes, and she still loves perfumes. Like she's never gonna finish all of them, but I don't know. I think it's a thing they like. What's the thing your mom likes?
I get her purses. Or
She likes
like
bags
that.
and shit?
Bags
Purses?
or perfume. I got her perfumes too, but she already has too many. So
Yeah.
I was gonna get her a watch, but it kind of like for me it lands kind of on the same. So Father's Day and then my mom's birthday, so I'm gonna take them out to eat.
Yeah.
Kind of make up for both, you know.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then if they want something, well, let me know.
Take them to the Yard and La Habra, cool restaurant there.
The Yard. Nah, they want to go.
Oh, they like their shit?
They want to go to some Korean restaurant.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, whatever they like, yeah.
They love Korean food.
Yeah, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to San Gabriel or some place.
Yeah, that's cool. Korean food's pretty good. They got like some cool ribs and shit.
Bomb.
Yeah.
Korean food is underrated.
Shout out Koreans.
Hell yeah, they're bad.
You got a few listeners in Korea, right?
A couple, yeah, a good amount,
Yeah?
a good
That's
amount.
good.
And Seoul.
Yeah. Shout out.
Sorry,
Shout
I'm
out.
fucking the name up.
I know we're fucking it up, but I mean they're not gonna pronounce fucking Culiacan correctly either, you know, or whatever. Michoacan.
Eric.
But yeah, so shout out Koreans. But yeah, that's cool. I feel like if when I'm a dad and I get like if I get like a shitty gift, I like to think I'd still be like grateful, you know.
Are you gonna demand like badass gifts?
Nah, cause then you're acting like,
Am.
but then you're acting like a diva too, you know.
Yes.
But also, I will say,
I'll be like, hey, tell mom to get a watch.
you're like with your son, like
Yeah.
jokingly like that, yeah, like sneaking one in, yeah. I thought you meant like I don't want this shit, like fuck this shit, you know, yeah, being like a little bitch about it,
Being
yeah.
a Jerry Lawler in front of him.
Yeah, I know, huh? But
Andy Kaufman him.
I know, but yeah, you're right. I do think like for sure if you guys, I mean, not that people fucking, I feel like it's too late already, but put some thought into your Father's Day.
I mean, you still got the morning. Go to Macy's.
Put some thought into your Father's Day gift. You know, get him a cool fucking, even like a polo, like a Ralph Lauren polo, like get him something cool. You know,
It doesn't even have to be expensive too.
Doesn't.
Like go to Lowe's and get yourself some Cobalt toolboxes for only $20.
Some flat, dude. They have some good deals right now.
So go to Lowe's. Why are we promoting? Hey, get us some fucking
I
cash.
know, what the fuck?
We're out here doing badass commercials.
I know.
Better than the ones they show on TV.
So guys, hi, I'm Marvel Anderson. I was just listening to the Off Topic podcast where they talked about our Father's Day gifts. We are going to be extending it for another week.
We come out in their manager meeting of the year. Like just on borrachos.
I know, just all lit as fuck. Like,
So
man, I wish
To
I
the
could.
stage, the Off Topic podcast.
A manager meeting,
Where
huh?
are these guys at?
I know.
California.
Yeah.
Rat. It seems about that. Two little brown boys. Correct.
But yeah, that's cool. Put some thought into it, you know? Gifts are nice, I guess, when someone gives you shit.
Especially when, they're better even when you're not expecting them, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
I think
It's
that's
like,
cool.
it's like, oh, that's cool. Like, I get like a little like shy when I get gifts, and I'm like, oh, fuck, like, that's cool, you know?
Yeah.
But like, it's a cool reminder, like, oh, people care about you and shit. It's nice, you know? Like,
Yeah, true.
even like little things like people that like when they see something and then they just think about someone and then they like get it, even if it's something simple.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I'll see something, I'm like, oh, like this person won't like this, and I'll get it.
yeah.
Like I feel like that's cool, you know?
then you kind of know the person, you know?
Exactly. Like, you know, like, oh, I like this would like this, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
Then I choose some shitty ass thing he's not gonna like either. You know?
yeah, I feel like,
He'll be grateful as a person.
oh, of course. I mean, you should fake it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, socks, thank you, you know?
Fake it
Like,
until you wear it.
of course, yeah. And then there's also like you said, when you know the person, it's like you know what they won't like and what they will like.
Yeah.
So it's just like, because most people, I feel like they give, a lot of people, not most people maybe, they get you a gift that they think you would like, or a gift they would like.
Yeah.
It's basically like a gift to
And they're
themselves.
thinking, yeah.
Like, oh, this is dope, so I'm gonna get him this.
Yeah.
And it's like
when I was gonna get you a turtleneck.
you did get me a turtleneck,
I did.
a white one.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Wait, where is
But
it?
that was like I have it in the closet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, why would I throw it away?
Yeah,
But that was like a joke gift to you
Yeah.
that you got me that Bose speaker that was sick,
Oh, yeah.
which was actually in the Out Topic episode called Christmas Present, something like that.
something like that.
And then I got you that G-Shock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of watches, thank you, bro. You got me a cool
You're
Casio
welcome.
watch today. I feel like
Couldn't
yeah,
ask for a better partner than anybody else.
appreciate it, bro, because my birthday is coming up soon.
June 22, guys.
If you guys don't mind, cash at me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna like that. Nah, it's cool, dude. I appreciate it. I didn't expect it
cash
either.
app.
Huh?
Cash app him.
Yeah, I didn't expect it either. It was cool. I was having a shitty day, so
Nah,
that was kind of cool. But I fuck with it. I'm wearing it right now because
Gotta
it's
keep
gold.
it classic, you know?
It's gold, and then I got the LAFC
LAFC.
jersey, which I bought recently.
Nice.
I sold out a little bit, so yeah, I gotta join the winners, you know. I gotta join the winners, you know.
I mean, he chose a good side.
The Ross didn't sell loud. He just got ahead. Yeah.
Nice
Or Seth Rollins did a remix of that, or a reference, I guess. And he's like, I didn't sell out when he betrayed the Shield. I didn't sell out. I bought in. Yeah, like that.
That's good. That's it.
Yeah. So
I like that.
Nah, it's cool, man. So I appreciate it, bro.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, sir. Definitely gonna rock it tonight. So
The bitches are gonna love it.
hell yeah, they are. Fucking. Sometimes blowjobs aren't that cool.
Nah.
Sometimes I get sensitive and I'm like this. No, for real. Like I go,
Yeah.
like, yeah. But anyway, who the fuck's talking about that? You know. See, you brought up
Not us.
bitches before me, and then I'm gonna look like the fucking perv because I mentioned blowjobs.
Yeah.
But in reality, you're the one that fucking brought up fucking, and you called them bitches, not me. So that's what you called them, bro.
Respectfully.
Dude, when you go shopping,
Yeah.
feel shopping or go shopping? When you go shopping, do you ever feel like, oh, like I'm kind of like an adult, like I'm doing adult stuff?
Nah.
Because I have a listener question today.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That
yeah. One of my coworkers. Shout out Enrique. He fan questions. He just told me like, when did we feel like we're adults? Like, when did we do something where we're like, wow, I feel like I'm an adult? Or for example, him and my other coworker, they both said that when they bought their first car, they felt like adults.
Want to know when I did?
When?
When I started working at Carlos Jr.
Wow, really? Your first job?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a bad one.
After when I finished school, and then
I got a similar one, but go ahead, explain that one.
for me, like when I started working like officially in a real job where you get like a check and shit.
And a social security,
and all that
yeah.
bullshit, like fuck, this is life. Hopefully it's not like this for like the next 50 years. Like literally, like fuck.
Like you were happy but
I
worried.
guess this is life.
Like you were happy but
Yeah.
worried. Yeah.
Or also when I got like my first like credit card bill, like on the mail, like Henry Torres and shit, like what the fuck. I guess this is it, you know.
Long road ahead.
That's how my experience.
So a job for you? How old
Yeah.
were you? Like 18?
Well, I've always been working. But
Yeah,
like
we
officially
know you've always been working.
18, yeah, 18 after high
18. Okay.
school. Yeah.
That's not a bad one. Because I've never bought a new car. So I've never had that feeling of like the paperwork and like
When
and,
when I did it,
you were already older.
yeah, I was a little.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I was 20
Yeah.
or 19.
Uh-huh.
But it was like, I kind of already knew I was gonna get it.
I mean, I think that's a good answer. I mean, it's one. It's
But
an
it's
answer
different.
for
It's a
everyone.
good answer. It's
For
a good
them.
answer they gave you.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, I'm pretty sure like a lot of people were like excited for it. You know.
Yeah, and then my other coworker, she told me that she feels it now a little more. Obviously, she bought her car, she felt like an adult, but she also feels it a little more now that she says like now that she's older, like she could just go out and like her mom's not like blowing her up and like she's not getting texts like, oh, when time are you coming? Like little things like that hit them like, oh, like I'm really out here like being a whole fucking adult, you know?
Yeah.
But
that's
yeah,
a
I
good
guess
one.
let us know, guys. When did you guys feel like you were adults? That's actually a good topic.
It is.
For me, I started feeling like an adult when I started feeling like I'm really out here adulting when I had two jobs when I was like 19. I had McDonald's and UPS. I did it for like 3 years, both of them. And I remember just like putting my boots on at like 4 a.m. and then walking the bridge and then just thinking like, wow, like I'm really out here like doing this, you know, like
Like
fuck.
you became now like what your dad would do, you know, like waking up early, like what all the parents would do, you know, like
Yeah.
now you're there.
Now that's me.
Yeah.
To a tough job, like something.
Would you wake up like something like fuck?
Yeah, more like the water. It's so cold in the morning, dude.
3 in the morning.
And then that bridge is kind of ghetto too.
Oh, I remember. I remember one day I saw like a crackhead, like, or not even a crackhead, like some girl just passed out there.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Did you ever think like, damn, Koba walks this?
Yeah, I did think a lot. I remember.
But sorry guys, I was just taking a sip of my Blue Moon Belgian white beer.
I'm drinking Bohemian.
Yeah. But yeah, it's things like that. When I just putting on my boots, putting on my big jacket, like my dad at that, I don't know, you've seen it, my big brown heavy jacket. It was like a Carhartt one. It's not. It's a Columbia one. And he used to wear that, and I remember it wouldn't fit me, and then he gave it to me when I ran tree lot in Home Depot.
Oh shit.
And then I remember just like, wow, like now I'm wearing my dad's clothes. Like it's very full circle, and that shit felt like, okay, like I'm an adult, you know. And then I would get off work like at 10 a.m., nap a little bit, go to work at McDonald's like at 6.
Fuck.
Yeah, so I would nap, you know.
Yeah, but still,
But it was like kind of rough.
kind of like, oh, I can't even relax.
Like I'm not a kid, you know, because I can't even really like.
Now there's consequences to you.
To how I spend my day.
Yeah.
Like if I get fucked up, which
Bad choice.
yeah, like you're gonna feel it.
No money. No.
Yeah, exactly. You know? But then honestly, like I always had my dinerito, you know, like I always had it, like, you know. So I think that's when I started feeling like an adult. But that was a really good question, guys. Thank you, Enrique. Thank you, Kaylee. That was really good. That was pretty fucking good. And also another one from the homegirl again. What are our irrational fears? Like, what are some dumb fears we have that might make some people laugh? Fuck. Because I'm
pretty sure I have some, but I can't.
I'll go first because I had a conversation with her.
All right.
She was just like saying like, oh, like spiders and like shit like that, you know, like common ones, right?
Those are funny.
Common ones, right? Yeah, exactly. And I'm dead ass serious. I told her like, wow, I'm scared to get raped. I'm scared of getting raped. Like that's why I don't want to go to jail, you know?
Yeah.
And then
fool, like, Charles,
it's not that bad, fool. Like some vatos are gentle, fool.
Like, handle it, fool. Like,
yeah, fool. But yeah, and then I told her like, oh, I'm scared of getting raped. She literally went like she laughed, and I'm like, what the fuck? Don't laugh, homie. Like I just told you my deep fear. Like, you know, I mean, it's not like a fear where I'm like this all the fucking time, you know? Like it's not like that. It's just more like I feel like that would be something that really fucking sucks, you know? And then she was like, that shit's funny because like what a random thing to say. Like you're a guy, you know? She's like, not saying it doesn't happen to guys, but it just made her laugh.
Yeah,
but
it was an unexpected answer.
yeah, it's like kind of dark, you know.
Yeah.
Where she was like, I was expecting you to like say snakes or something,
Oh.
and then he just said like, I'm scared of getting raped.
Oh, actually, nah, I don't fear no more. But growing up, I was scared of lizards.
Yeah, like the little shitty ones, the small
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about any dumb fears? Like, are you scared of like, I don't know,
Could you name me some?
like I don't know, like crossing the street, getting hit? Like,
Nah.
Are you scared of like getting hit in traffic?
Nah.
Like you don't ever think like, man, I could die on this freeway. You drive a lot.
Yeah, I do think about it, but I'm not scared of it.
Okay, so you're not scared of it. Okay.
Nah. Maybe getting robbed. Like maybe getting like, one thing I'm scared of is being wrong place, wrong time.
Oh, like a mass shooter or something like
yeah.
that. Okay, so see, that is a fear.
Yeah, I guess.
And it is an irrational one because the chances are very low, but it does happen. You know?
It's like
I'm pretty sure, like, not to get dark, but like I'm pretty sure, like, the students at Sandy Hook like didn't expect a mass shooter. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just another day at school. So
yeah, it's just like,
is that your fear? Maybe when you go to a movie theater,
anywhere. It could be like maybe I'm buying something at a liquor store and I just get intercepted with a crossfire. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I think that's one of my thoughts every time. Like, oh shit. Especially like when you're in a ghetto place. Like it's like, oh fuck.
You think so? Like when you go to like
I think about it more. You know?
Yeah, like when we went to go get my my calendar checked up by the homie, and then we were
in Compton.
Inglewood or
No, Compton.
And then we just see like we're just like, should we go here to get beer? We're like, nah, like nah. So wrong place, wrong time. Yeah. That's a real thing too. It's in the Bible.
Wrong place,
really?
Wrong time, yeah. Shit.
That's a real thing, dude. You're just fucked one day.
Yeah.
And then it's also real when you get saved by accident.
Yeah.
Like, think about the people that missed their flight on 9/11. Like, how crazy would that feel?
The creator from Family Guy, what's his name?
Yeah, and then, like, think about, like, Norton Seth MacFarlane. But also think about, like, because he was too hungover, he missed his flight.
Yeah.
But, like, not even him. That's, like, the one everyone knows. Like, think about shit like that. Like, oh, I didn't go to work that day. Like,
fuck.
Like, damn, you know? Think about the kids that were sick from school when there's, like, shootings and shit. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, there's always one kid that's sick, you know? Like, and then he wasn't in Columbine that day.
That's fucking crazy.
So I guess the fear, do you think it makes you feel like you have no kind of, when in the big picture, you have no control in life?
Yeah, no control.
It makes you feel like it's small?
Yeah, you could be like the skilled motherfucker on earth, but you're not going to run away from a 50 cal, you know? Like, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like somebody just throwing shots everywhere, you know?
Well, people die in stupid ways, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you're a fucking...
Like Tim Kennedy said, like, there's, like, a badass Navy SEAL that fucking survived so many battles and shit, but ended up, like, dying because he fucking tripped on a toy and shit.
Yeah, some stupid
like,
shit like that.
Shit like that happens, you know?
Yeah, or, like, Chris Kyle, the American sniper.
Oh, yeah?
He got killed in a shooting range by, like, a Marine that had a PTSD. So it's like this badass fucker, you know?
Yeah, again?
Killing machine, hero, just dies in a dumb way, you know?
Life is crazy.
Bro gets buried by Cousineau, you know?
Oh, fuck, yeah. Oh, I finished
but,
Barry.
But just to finish this subject real quick.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting that you mentioned part of that fear is that it makes you feel like so small, right? Like you don't really have control. We think we have control in life, right? You choose what to wear. You choose what shoes you're going to wear. The music you play in your car. But in reality, the big picture is like, man plans and God laughs, you know? Like, you can't really do shit, you know?
That's a good phrase.
Yeah, you could just... That's from Breaking Bad.
Nice.
It's like towards the end, Walter White is getting like his screening. He's already... He already like... He's been through it already. Yeah. And he's already like the shit. Like, he's already Heisenberg. Like, he's already gangster as fuck. And then he sees... He doesn't have his hair anymore, and he sees this young guy who just got cancer. It's his first time doing chemo. And the guy still has his hair. And the guy's like nervous, you know. He's like, "Oh, like first time, like this is my first time." and Walter's just like, "Oh, hold on a second." And he answers, and he's like talking to his partner like about meth, you know, like gangster shit. And then he goes, and then the other guy, he's really scared, and he tells him, like, "Man, like 1 minute I'm starting a new business, and then the next minute, like I have cancer, you know." And then he tells him, he's like, "But I guess that's how it is, right?" He's like, "Man plans and God laughs." And then Walter White goes, "That is such bullshit." And he goes,
"Oh shit."
He goes, "You never lose control. Never lose control." Like basically saying like, I don't give a fuck how long I have. Like I'm never going to lose control. And then that goes with the whole show. Like everything is on his terms, you know?
Till he dies, yeah.
And yeah, till he dies. And like he said it. I know it's kind of dumb. It's a TV show, but it does resonate with people because it's a great TV show. And it's like, it is his own terms. Like he never went to jail. Like he never got caught. He died. Like he did it, you know? But yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like I feel like those fears go away when you accept the ridiculousness of life, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, like I can't do anything, so whatever. I'm just gonna try to do my part where I don't put myself in stupid positions, and then after that, I can't control it, you know? But anyway, guys, so thank you. That was a really good question too. The irrational fears.
Those were badass.
We have a couple more questions too. They killed it. So we have a couple more questions too, but we are time to review Barry.
Barry, a great TV show. If you guys haven't watched it, make sure to go watch it on HBO Max.
HBO Max, guys. It's with Bill Hader.
It's something I would recommend to everybody, and I know a lot of coworkers are starting to watch it.
Oh yeah, Pedro finished it already.
Yeah, he did. One of our listeners.
Yeah. So that show.
He gave it an 8 out of 10. I gave it a 9 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
I gave it a 9 out of 10.
He said he didn't like it because there was too many flashbacks and the same thing
we said,
yeah, about the part where they're like,
yeah. So welcome to the Off Topic Barry review. All right, guys. So it's so dope. I hate the gimmick where they stopped.
They stopped it.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So real quick, this is minute 24 of the podcast. If you have not finished Barry and you have intentions of watching Barry, skip this part.
And watch it.
Skip 6 minutes and just watch it.
It's better than every single Netflix show out there right now.
We'll talk about this for 6 minutes. I'm going to actually put a timer right now. and we'll have a little Barry review. But skip this, guys, because it's really worth watching. And if you're not the type to care about spoilers, then I guess stay. But I suggest don't have it spoiled.
Yeah.
So anyway, Barry, dude.
Sure, I love it. It's gonna be in my top 10 series of all time.
I mean, top 3 for me.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Top 5 maybe in
top 5. I'm sorry, my boss said a little bit. Yeah.
It's a great one. I mean, it wasn't a super bad either. Top 3.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
I loved it.
It's so good.
What season was your favorite?
1.
I'm still deciding between 1 or 2.
Yeah. I mean,
But they were all badass.
it's like any kind of show, right? It gets darker after a while,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's not as funny as when it first started. Just like Sopranos. Sopranos was like that. First season was funny. Like Uncle Junior was funny. It was funny, and then in the end, like everything is like just so dark, and like everyone's dead.
At war.
Everyone's dead. Everyone's in jail. Like, and it's just like, oh, like you don't see the funny scenes anymore in the meat market where like it was funny as fuck in the first. It's kind of like how Barry, like you don't see the funny scenes. Like, fuck, I can't even name them. There's so many, dude. Like
when the actors would fuck around.
His Marine buddy Taylor.
Oh,
Like when he's like, oh, look at this porn right here.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this chick's gonna destroy this dude's asshole right here. Like that. Like that shit's funny. You know.
Yeah.
What a great character, by the way. Taylor was
yeah.
a dope character. I want to see more of him, but
Yeah.
fair
Well,
enough. Those dudes got smoked, bro, in the fucking
In a
car.
badass
Bro,
way.
in the runway. Just,
Yeah.
They start busting Slayer. They start busting Slayer.
yeah.
Yeah. And then you just hear the bullet. I like the effects when you just hear the bullets like,
Yeah.
and then it starts hitting the car.
Oh
And then
shit.
boom, 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 boom. Like it's fucking dope, dude. But
The monks.
oh, the monk scene is
That's
so
fucking
dope, bro.
badass.
He's like, cause you think he gets away, but then it's
Yeah.
like bullets or they're
And
bullets.
then you just see him like come out like
All strapped
literally
up, huh?
AK-47s,
Yeah.
like taking him out. Like, oh shit.
You think it could be possible that we have a bias since we're from LA County? Maybe, right?
No, why?
Because the location.
I did like the location. Like they showed like when you're getting on the 210 on Pasadena. And
that
then,
freeway scene. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh well, I do like that. And then how they show like the freeways near Burbank, like 40 or not. I think it's 405. Maybe I'm fucking up right now, but
Yeah.
But yeah, they show a lot of scenes in Burbank, Hollywood, Pasadena, obviously, and downtown. So it was pretty cool seeing that, you know.
Did you think Barry was gonna die? I knew he was gonna die, and I told you this a long
I
time
kind of
ago,
knew
remember?
he was, but I also didn't want to accept it. I was like, oh, maybe he'll just go back to prison or go back, you know.
You wouldn't think going back to prison would be a lazy ending, kind of, where like you're trying to satisfy half of the fans, were like the ones that didn't want him dead, but then the ones that expected a consequence. For
I was
kind of
thinking,
lazy like that.
I was thinking maybe like it would have been a different way of him, like instead of him going to a small town, like maybe to another country or something, you know.
Yeah,
Maybe, but not the same way.
that's kind of a lazy ending too. That reminds me of the Dexter ending.
Oh, really? I never watched
where
that show.
He's like a serial killer, and then he escapes, and then he just wakes up in like some snowy town, and like it ends. You know?
Oh, really?
Like he escaped, and then they did Dexter New Blood, which I didn't watch because I don't really. It's already done, you know. Like Dexter seasons 1 to like 3, fucking solid, must see TV.
Really?
But unfortunately, you know, it's a little too long. It was never horrible.
How many seasons was it?
I want to say 6.
Oh shit.
The intro's so dope though. Like it's just him like getting ready for work, like cooking, like he's cutting shit up. So it's kind of like reminiscing of like what he does, you know, like how he does people.
Actually, I do agree. It would have been a boring ending if he just like
It's lazy.
yeah, because
It's
it already
lazy.
happened.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing with the Sopranos ending too, where it's like, show him getting smoked or not. You know what I'm saying? Like if you wanted Tony to live, just show him getting like have him live. If you wanted him to die, like show him getting fucking popped in front of his family. You know, like
He did though.
he did.
Yeah.
But anyway, going back to Barry, we're talking about other shows now.
I
I'm sorry
know.
about that, but it's just because you can't help but compare it
I
to
know.
other great shows that preceded it. Maybe I
Do you
don't
have a favorite scene out of all of them?
know. Ooh, fuck. The monastery shootout was dope.
I think that's a great
The
one.
freeway with the bikes.
Oh, that's a badass one.
And he
And
goes, "Yo, my buddy, you're my friend." He just drives away.
I like how it's oh my bad. I like how it's like a extended scene. You know, it's not a short badass scene. You know how sometimes like
It's a full cut.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
like-
there's no cuts. Yeah,
yeah, like
one
it
shot.
It was a good amount. You know.
Yeah. And then also the car dealership guy. I don't know if you remember when he goes, "This car is like blah blah," and he's selling the car, and he goes, "You know, I mean, my wife and I hasn't been very good. Basically, I'm having an affair." Like he's just telling these people he's having an affair, and you just see Barry fucking crash with a bike, and then he goes inside the car dealership, and then the fucking motorcycle chick goes up on a roof. She starts blasting on the roof. I don't know who those people were. Shout out those stunt drivers. Fucking amazing guys. Yeah, you guys did a good job.
Fuck yeah.
And she starts dumping at the roof. And then the car dealership guy's, no, not today. He thinks it's a fucking mass shooter. Oh. And then he's just like fucking takes a shotgun out and then kills a bitch on the roof.
Yeah.
That's a dope scene. Like the whole motorcycle chase scene. I think that's my favorite.
Mine would be it's a short one, but it would be when Barry's gonna go kill the actor, the one that he was
the first one. Oh, don't put that gun at me, man. Yeah. It's the first episode.
The accuracy, like
just the difference,
the composure of it, like that he had, like showing that he was a Marine. You know, like like badass. And then he goes fuck, like he didn't want to kill him. And then the ending is so clean, like oh, do you have bourbon? Is like, oh, we're a diner, like that's alcohol. And he goes, we have green tea. He goes, oh, what's that? And he goes, oh, she's like, oh, I'm an actor. And he's like, oh, me too. And it's just the cops pulling up, like 30 cops. Yeah, and then it just ends. Dun, 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 and it reminded me of Drive, the music they used for the first season, for the first episode. I remember you told me. It
reminded me of that. I told you that the first time we watched that shit.
That's my favorite scene.
Do you like that Kuzino killed him?
No,
I didn't like that either.
Fuck that shit.
I think I'm letting my personal feelings that I didn't like Kuzino towards the end. Not as a character, obviously a great character, great written, right? Henry Winkler did a great fucking job. Like, awesome. Congrats, dude. He was funny at first. He changed so much. Like, you liked him at first.
I did.
You were like, this was badass, you know?
Look it up.
And then, yeah, Pepsi. Excuse me. And there was just a lot of character evolution, but yeah, it's full circle, right? The guy who took Barry in and who was a father figure for him.
I'm surprised we haven't mentioned somebody cool.
Oh, we're gonna mention him right now. We're gonna mention him right now.
Oh, okay.
No, Hank.
Oh yeah.
Come on, bro. Fuck yeah. You already know.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Hello, buddy. You want a beer? You want like a sandwich?
He's looking badass.
Yeah.
Funny as fuck.
He goes, the first scene when they hire Barry to kill the actor, when Barry goes, I can also stab him in the nut. It's something I've done before.
When they're showing the video.
Yeah, and then he goes, and I'm comfortable with doing it again. Stabbing the nut. But we were just thinking, like, shoot him. Because have you ever been shot? It's very painful. It really fucking hurts. And then he goes, so are you going to shoot him? And then Barry goes, yeah, I'll shoot him. And then he goes, Goran, I think he's going to shoot him. Dude, fuck, man. What a great character.
Yeah, Gandolfini.
Yeah, it was such an obvious homage to James Gandolfini, you know, Goran, his first boss. So that shit was awesome, dude. And what a great character Noho Hank was. Fuchs, bro, the Raven, bro. Man.
I ended up liking him back again at the end.
Oh, what a double turn, right?
Yeah.
Because in the first time you meet him, you kind of feel that he's taking advantage of Barry, but then you also feel like, oh, well, he is loyal to him.
They're homies, you know?
And then all of a sudden he's wearing wires to try to get Barry to admit that he killed the fucking cop. And then he goes to jail and he's ready to cross Barry again. And then he takes beatings for Barry and he doesn't snitch on him.
No, he gets respect
and he gets out, save Barry's kid's life. And that scene, bro, when they just looked at each other.
That was peace.
Like, okay. Like, all right, like, we're even. Like, it's over. I thought when he first came out, I was like, oh, Fuchs got shot. And he's just walking this kid out for as long as he can. Like, he's going to die. And then not. Like, he lived. So I thought that was pretty clean. Like, Fuchs lived. And then.
Yeah, he did.
And then he's just. That look, dude, like, sometimes in acting, great actors, it's just with looks. They communicate so much. And it's fuck, man. To think that guy is Bill on King of the Hill.
Crazy, huh?
Come on. Just the level of acting is insane, dude.
They all killed it. What about Sally?
Great character. I didn't like her, obviously. I thought it was really weird that she didn't tell her son I love you in the end.
I think it was a reminder to the fans
that she's selfish.
That at the end of the day, she still has that Hollywood actress persona in her. I think that's what it was. Just a reminder.
Yeah.
Especially since it was the very end. So I think that was that. Which I think it was a perfect character too. I actually liked her in the beginning and or in the middle.
Yeah.
But then after, like when they moved, like.
And then I liked her again when she tells Barry to run away with her. I liked her again too. It's just like.
So characters were like very fluctual, you know, like I don't know.
I bit my tongue and I'm pissed now. But
that hurts.
Can I talk a little bit about how they changed?
So I mean, what I really liked about it here was that they all changed. Like they all had their levels of like heat, and then where they were calm, or where they were neutral. I think that was my favorite part. Like
almost like a face turn and heel turns in wrestling.
For everybody, yeah.
For everybody.
Yeah.
And then Barry went through that weird phase where he talked about in the Conan O'Brien project where like he almost got dumber as the show went on.
How you told me about that, which is kind of true, you know?
Bill Hader said that.
Yeah.
Like he didn't get it. Like when Cousineau set him up the last season, remember when he's supposedly gonna kill the Janice Moss dad? And then they set him up, and then Barry's first call in jail, he goes, "Mr. Cousineau, did you trick me?" Like you're like, what an idiot, you know? Like, yeah, you got tricked, bro. Like, yeah. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry, bro.
Remember that there's one episode specifically where it's just like mostly hallucination, where the little girl like she's just crawling creepy.
That's not the one. You're thinking about when he got poisoned. That's a standalone episode. That was way before that.
Oh no!
When he's hired to kill the guy who's sleeping with that cop. Oh, one of the best cliffhangers ever. I'm gonna rewatch the show. When that cop finds out that he killed Janice Moss, and then he has him, and you think he's arresting him, and he goes, you ever lost someone you loved, someone you cared about, and then Barry thinks he's talking about Janice Moss, and he goes, you know who this guy is? He's fucking my wife, and he goes, so you're gonna fucking kill him for me, something like that. Yeah, and it just ends. You're like, fuck. I remember we saw that, and we were like, fuck.
That was crazy.
And then the next episode, it's what's called a standalone episode.
There you go. There you go.
Like the Pine Barrens in Sopranos.
At first, I hated it, but then I actually liked it. Like, oh, something a little different.
You changed my mind on that. Where I thought it was a little ridiculous,
but it was
a one-time thing.
It took you out of the zone, you know.
Yeah.
But for some action.
Yeah. So Barry goes to kill this guy who's sleeping with a corrupt cop's wife, and the guy is like a taekwondo. You see remember Barry's looking at his trophies. He's like a taekwondo champion. And then this fucker just like starts kicking the shit out of Barry, like badass kicks.
His daughter too, remember?
Yeah. And then the daughter comes out, who's like also a badass kid, and she's like creepy. She like crawls and like jumps. She climbs the trees like a fucking cat. And I remember thinking, man, this episode's kind of ridiculous. But then you and I kind of talked about it, and then you were like, "Oh, it's kind of this. It's changed the pace of the whole season.
Yeah,
it was a calm. It was high intense, and then now you have this funny episode, which comedy is what makes Barry so great as a whole show.
Yeah.
And then I rewatched it, and I was like, and then the scene where Fuchs glues his hands on the steering wheel and he fucking hits the cop's car.
Yeah.
And he can't even like leave. Oh man. And then when Barry's bleeding out and then Fuchs goes inside the store, you want some corn nuts or something? Like Cousineau, I'm kind of dying over. I mean, Fuchs, I'm kind of dying over here.
I know, in a Prius.
That was a really good episode, man.
How do you end up dying again? Oh, the guy gets kicked, right? The cop.
Yeah, he kicks him in the neck and it like breaks his neck.
That's fucking crazy.
So that was like definitely a standalone episode. It reminded me a lot of Sopranos with the Pine Barrens episode, the Russian in the Woods episode. Yeah, where it's like a break from the whole shit going on, and then it's just funny. Yeah, and they never bring that up again.
Oh, you're right.
Like that's it. Like no one knows what happened to the Russian. Like nothing. Yeah, to this day, it's like one of the biggest mysteries on TV.
Oh, really?
And I think that's fine too. You know,
that's cool. It's cool having
There's a time and a place.
Yeah, it's cool also leaving just like fans with that mysterious I guess mysteries
when it's right.
Yeah.
But overall, man, I'm definitely gonna rewatch it.
Same.
If you guys are bored, you don't know what to watch Barry. It's hilarious. For my California people, you'll enjoy seeing the locations.
That's cool. You're gonna see a lot.
Specifically, like our LA people, you know, like
LA County with it, and shit, you know.
Yeah, like you'll fuck with it, and you'll be like, "Hey, this is this," and "Oh, I'm on this freeway every day." And I know that like it might not sound like a lot, but when you see it, it's like really cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. So Bill Hader, man,
Hey, let's get Bill Hader on the podcast.
Oh, dude, I wish, bro.
We will.
Yeah, one day, man.
I mean, we're gonna get a lot of cool people on.
Yeah, so dude, just shout out to the whole cast, man, and the writers, and I wish I knew everyone's name. Obviously, you can't, but it's just you guys are awesome. Fucking 9 out of 10 show. Like,
saying that's what
I don't
give
think any show's perfect.
9 out of 10. That's what I give it. Honestly,
9 out of 10. Fucking awesome, dude. As close to perfect as it can fucking possibly be.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Hader, you're awesome. In SNL, you played Stefan, a gay character who's on drugs. And I used to watch that shit years ago with Carlos, believe it or not. Like, I remember it was a character he would do. And he wrote a lot of episodes for South Park. Bill Hader, you're a fucking genius. So shout out Bill Hader. Shout out Alec Berg, Seinfeld, Barry. So 9 out of 10, guys. It's going to be fucking badass. Please watch it, guys. Barry was fucking dope. And once again, guys, this was the Off Topic Barry finale review, guys. Obviously, it wasn't all in depth, but 9 out of 10. Please watch it, all right?
A little better than Watch Mojo.
All right, guys, that was a fucking
badass.
Cool.
It's called.
All right. Anyway, guys, got a little
segment.
Couple more things we want to touch. Hope you guys still have time to be with the Off Topic podcast.
Of course.
Available on all major fucking platforms.
Platforms. So I was going to say, they're stuck in traffic right now, so we got to make it entertaining for them during traffic.
Yeah.
Or going to work.
You watched the Mexico game?
I didn't actually, but I did watch highlights of it. They got down actually. This actually during the week, I think Tuesday, Wednesday, Mexico's playing the U.S. for the Nations League Cup, some stupid ass tournament that they make now. Too many tournaments, by the way. But yeah, I mean, talk about that. Yeah, there's just too many tournaments, and what I don't get that they make this tournament of Latin American countries, Central and North, like Central and including Mexico, like North America and Canada, to have a tournament only played here in the U.S. I get it. Every nation's here, like, as immigrants, but I feel like they should make it also, like, in different countries, like, have games, one here, one there, one somewhere else, Not just here in the U.S. just for the money. I get it's business, but other countries want to enjoy some badass tournaments, too, as well. And then it's not always the best crowd either here. So, I mean, they don't fill up the stadium, so they'd probably make more if they had them over there in their home countries than here. And then even with the Mexican national team, it's like, why do they play in the U.S. more than when they play in Mexico? Like, and they only play in one stadium over there. Or, like, such European teams like Italy, Germany, Spain, they play in their home country and they play in different stadiums. So it doesn't make sense to me. I think we're the only national team that does that's formed like that, where they play in a different country rather than their home country. It's a little weird, but yeah, they got down. They sucked balls 3-0. They lost. They deserved a loss, though, I believe. Christian Pulisic scored 2, and Ricardo Pepi, who was a former Mexican national team player, scored as well. So just I wouldn't say the U.S. has surpassed Mexico in soccer level. It's just more that they make it more accessible for their players to go to Europe for a cheaper price, while in Mexico they're pricing their young players at a high value where nobody from Europe is going to buy them for that price, when they have talents already over there that they don't have to spend 10 million, 15 million for them. So that's what's kind of dragging them down. I'm good right now. At the end of the day, like, I feel like Mexico has to get better in developing players over to Europe than just keeping them in Mexico. I get it. Some of them don't even want to go to Europe, which is fine if they don't want to, but some do, and they make it just impossible for them. So I just feel that's where they need to get better in releasing players easily to the European countries and have them in their bigger teams, which they do have a good amount now, but we need way more players over there than just
to be, as someone who doesn't know jack shit about soccer and like the way it works. You're saying that, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You're saying that they're doing a disservice to the players by not letting them get signed to Europe?
So the thing is, what U.S. is doing really well in that they sell their players to European teams for cheap, for like $300,000, $100,000. Well, Mexico seems they're gonna sell that same age player, same performance for $10 million, $5 million, $6 million, $3 million. So that's gonna be like, oh, well, fuck you. I'm gonna go with the U.S. ones. You know, they're cheaper.
And a question: how does that benefit Mexico though, releasing their good players to Europe?
The national team will be better because
for World Cups.
For World Cups now, because
in general, would you say that the national team kind of only matters for the World Cup?
No, well, for other tournaments, obviously, just to be in the top 5 in the world, you know, just like Argentina. Argentina doesn't have the best league in the world; they're not even close to it. But they have the best national team, the recent World Cup. But you know why? Everywhere. Because they're playing everywhere around the world.
So you're seeing it. You think they're holding on to pennies when they could really be making those World Cup millions.
Yeah. And I think Mexico's a national team where they could afford to have badass players in their own league and badass players outside in Europe. So I don't know why they're really holding back. Just like Brazil. Brazil's a really good example of having a good league with like great players, but also having a shitload of European talent over there.
Oh, I see. So you're saying that in order for them to get better,
they need more
experience with elite leagues.
Yeah.
And then when they do get called up for the national team at the World Cup, they'll take that experience and be even heavier hitters for Mexico in the World Cup if they ever do want to see Mexico win a World Cup.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. I saw it. I apologize. I saw it. Why am I apologizing? I saw it as, oh, well, I kind of get why they want to keep their players. But then I realized, like, it's not like oh, Chivas will be losing a player. It's more like Mexico. They're not really losing them. It's just they're playing here, and then obviously when it's time to play for Mexico, they're still there.
Yeah.
Because I forget players, they have a national team and a league team.
And there's also some players that have actually rejected going to Europe from Mexico. They're just satisfied in Mexico. They're making millions, and there's no need for them.
Yeah.
Which I understand them too. You know, it's a great league at the end of the day. You know.
I mean, it's the athlete's choice at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But they're not also they're not stuck in a shitty place. You know.
Yeah.
Which is I get it. You know. Yeah. But like I said, they could afford to have players here in America and in Europe.
Okay.
So like think about it, Argentinians, Brazilians, how many World Cups they have? Like 8 in total.
But you're saying like even then like they don't have the best players.
They don't have the best leagues.
The best leagues. I'm sorry. Yeah.
And like who else? For example, France doesn't have the most dominant European league, but they have 2 fucking World Cups. Well, that's just because of talent. They built talent, you know.
And they just went to the finals recently, right? So
I mean they have one of the best players like Mbappe. So
I know it's kind of late talking about this.
Yeah.
But did this last World Cup not feel really World Cup-ish?
I think it did.
Yeah.
It was just December, so it was a little off.
It's usually in the summer, right? Maybe that's why.
June, yeah. That's why. But
for sure don't have it in more countries.
For sure don't have it in fucking... Actually, they might do it in Dubai, Saudi Arabia in 2030.
Dubai's cooler than Qatar, though. And Saudi Arabia, whatever the fuck.
I don't even know.
Qatar is like... Because Qatar's poor. It's just that one... You know what I'm saying? They just dump money into that.
Yeah.
But at least Saudi Arabia, it's like, okay, I get it. But also, hey, Muslims, stop taking everything.
So that's why they bought Cristiano. So that's why they bought Cristiano Ronaldo and they bought Kante for $100 million and Benzema for $150 million like a month ago or a couple weeks ago actually. Because now they're trying to get like, oh, let's bring all these players over so they could come over and then maybe the FIFA could like catch eyes on us.
Do you think? I think that's the cool thing about American sports is that I don't want the Saudis to own everything. I don't want one person to own everything. That's annoying.
Yeah, they've been buying the English teams
because then it's like, is it real competition?
Yeah, it's annoying.
Like, is it real competition or is it just whatever's best for them?
It's just like one rich man and everybody's poor, you know. Exactly.
Yeah. So then, with American teams, it's like you can't really be like, oh, the Saudis bought this. It's got to be a person. Like, it's got to be a face to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no like, oh, this country bought a team or this group of people bought a team.
Companies could do that. I'm not too familiar with American teams that much.
Yeah, but there's usually faces to that company instead of like the people that like if the Saudis buy this fucking team, like
it'll be
you can't name one Saudi that bought it. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be the Richland oil company.
Yeah, something like that.
where you don't know who's in there, you know.
Exactly.
And then they'll just have like the face of somebody, like some youngster.
Yeah, exactly. When in reality, like you don't know, where it's like the Dodgers, you know the owner, you can Google it. Like there's one owner, whatever. Obviously, there's like boards and directors and whatever the fuck. I don't know. There's more people to the whole show, but you have a face to it instead of just, oh, this oil company is buying fucking the Dodgers. Like I want the Dodgers to be owned like here.
The Dodgers start playing in Dubai every year.
But yeah, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
get it.
Yeah, and I'm glad that I was scared that they would buy WWE because I fucking love wrestling.
What happened with that?
Oh, they got bought by the big agency company that owns the UFC. So
that's sick.
So thankfully, yeah.
Sufa, or am I wrong? Or
nah, it's something else.
Oh, okay.
Sufa doesn't really exist anymore.
Oh shit.
But I want Dana White to do that Sufa boxing. I think Dana White can make boxing badass.
I thought he was gonna do it.
COVID ruined it, and then I forgot why he didn't. But right. He said he hasn't forgotten about it. I believe Dana though when he says that.
I mean, Dana's just.
I wouldn't be shocked if he's planning some badass shit.
I hope. I feel like if Dana gets into boxing,
he can fix it. I know he can.
He will make the best boxing fights ever.
Yeah,
like nobody's gonna.
No mañas.
No top rank. No golden boy.
And you know the cool thing about Dana is he wouldn't even want to deal with those people.
Yeah,
he wouldn't be hitting up people.
Fuck you.
He's not gonna make Floyd Mayweather do a fight there, an exhibition. Fuck no. Like he's gonna get heavy hitters. He's gonna make them fucking fight. He's gonna make the best fight the best. And I'm sure he's gonna deal with like the judges and corruption. Dana White will bring boxing back.
Dana and Vince bring boxing back?
I don't think Vince will.
I know, but imagine that. Like, just shitting all over, like, fucking Golden Boy and all these fucking Bob Arums, whatever.
You want to hear a cool Vince McMahon, a Dana White story? You've heard it before, but I'll tell it to the people.
Well, tell it to Off Topic Podcast.
So, a long time ago, The Ultimate Fighter, which is the UFC's reality TV show where up-and-coming fighters live in the same house and they fight each other every week. There's 2 teams, right? 2 fighters. They all each have their team. So there's drama, right? All these fighters living in the house. They fight each other. The finalists will win a UFC 6-figure contract, right? So that's like their dream. At one point, it was on the same network, on the same night as Raw. It would come out after. It would come out before Raw. So Vince McMahon didn't like that it was on the same night as Raw Monday nights. It was on Spike TV when UFC had to deal with Spike. And he had told Dana, like, don't have it on Monday because how are people going to watch my scripted show when they have your real show? Blah, 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 right? Mm-hmm. Like, you're doing what we're doing in the same night. It's not going to work. Dana, you know, not fuck you, but like, it's on Mondays. It is what it is, right? Vince McMahon calls fucking that Goldberg guy. What's his fucking name?
I don't know.
It is all over.
I wouldn't. I can't think about
the commentator.
Yeah, I know who though.
And I'm thinking Bill Goldberg, the wrestler, like an idiot. And he tells him, I'll give you $50,000 to no show the pay-per-view event. Like, just don't show up, don't tell no one. From the WWE. And this is coming from the dude. Like, he said that's what they offered him. $50,000. At that time, their UFC heavyweight champion, Andrei Arlovsky, wasn't even making $50,000 for the UFC. So Vince McMahon's thing was, if I'm willing to pay this for your commentator just to not show up as a fuck you, and imagine what I'll do to your champions, what I'll offer them.
Fucking 100,000.
To this day, the Ultimate Fighter has never been on Mondays ever again.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's a nice story.
Yeah.
You hear Chael Sonnen. You told me about it.
Chael Sonnen tells it way better, obviously, than me, but it's so dope. And it's fucking badass, dude. So it just kind of shows. But I think Vince and Dana, there's a respect.
They're the 2 dons of sports entertainment.
Yeah.
Maybe entertainment in general right now.
Yeah. Definitely.
There's nobody else. There's no, because usually all the other owners are like, oh, like some viejitos que ni se les para, you know, like.
You put a lot of importance in erection health, right?
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you like being a young man? It
I
gets hard.
I like being a young man and
it's getting hard every day.
Just telling people my powers, you know.
Yeah, your dick powers.
Yeah. telling old people my powers.
Yeah, if they get jealous,
I'm pretty sure.
Like, I wish I had his dick.
Like, at least when in my age, there'll be like some badass shit, you know, like, oh, like, you'll be young forever. I'll be young and beautiful.
Yeah.
And old people are fucked now.
Give my boy some Botox.
Yeah.
Did I tell you Evelyn defended your Botox?
Oh yeah, you did tell me.
Yeah.
Oh, talking about like older.
She's like, watch when you get older. Watch.
Respectfully, I told some guy, like, coworker, like, he's like, I think I haven't told you. Maybe I have. He's like, he's like 50, 51, and then he's all like saying, oh, look, I got this girl here, and like, bro, yeah, need to set that part out. Like, why are you trying to play games?
To the people that don't speak Spanish, what does that mean?
Oh, that his dick doesn't go up. Respectfully, his penis doesn't go up. It doesn't work.
Where'd you get all scientifics of penis? His penis.
I went on Ben Shapiro.
Like if you're not actually, his penis does not go up. So actually, you're wrong, Henry. It actually doesn't stand up. A penis, in fact, does not have legs, so it cannot stand up. So you are wrong in that category.
Fuck.
There have been 0 human beings that have legs on their penises. Actually, it's never been recorded that penises have had legs. Penises, in fact, don't even have arms. So therefore, your statement is incorrect. Facts don't care about your feelings. Fuck.
Republicans could be annoying sometimes.
Tom the Time Traveler is not a real character.
Yeah, he is.
Time traveling has never been invented in the history of the world.
Look at that
so
lady
therefore,
with the phone.
If you see closely, you can see Henry getting out of the camera shot, and he plays Tom.
Oh, fuck.
Ben Shapiro. Just imagine hanging out with Ben Shapiro all the time.
Fuck, that's annoying.
Like, damn, bro, this girl sucked my dick so good, she blew my mind. Actually, it is impossible to have your mind blown. If not, you would be dead right now. Your brain cannot explode, and you continue to live. The very fact that you are standing right now and talking would be a miracle of science and life. Therefore, your statement is false.
Goddamn conservatives.
Nah, I'm sensing an H promo right now. An H track coming.
It's because like conservatives always cry about like
liberals cry.
Yeah, liberals crying or like transgender stuff, homophobic flags, gay pride money. You know, well they're doing the same thing. You know, they're being hypocrites as well
by crying.
Yeah, like you're literally telling people, oh, you can't do this or you can't show this, but you're literally like, not literally, but
being the same.
You're being the same person.
You are what you hate.
Yeah. It's like now you're taking the right from that gay man, you know, or that gay or lesbian girl, you know?
Yeah.
Now she can't speak because you don't like it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me, you know?
Yeah. I thought facts didn't care about your feelings, right? Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, bro, like, just shut the fuck up. Like,
it's kind of switching in a way.
Yeah. Like, you got your rights. You got your freedom. Like, you can wave your flag, too, as well. Like,
exactly.
Respectfully, too, you know?
Yeah. Can you say that they're fucking stupid?
Like, a rainbow color is not fucking hurting your eyes or anything, you know? Like,
yeah. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Santo, you know?
Yeah, like, I don't give a fuck. And I'm not saying you have to fucking wear some shit.
We're not telling people, oh, this is what you gotta think. It's more like, if they want to support that, go ahead. You know, I'm not gonna fucking rip on them. You know?
Yeah,
like,
it is what it is.
I think that's the beauty of the U.S.
The U.S. of A. But yeah, no, I feel you, bro. It's like it's kind of just gone 180 where it's like we don't like leftists because they're crybabies. They cry about everything. Oh, I remember we need a safe space for MAGA hats on campuses. Like, you're a little bitch too.
Yeah.
Oh, these pussies wearing their mask. Oh, they don't let me not wear my mask. It's always a contrast. You're the fucking same. I saw this post that my buddy sent me. It was a house, 2 houses across from each other.
Yeah.
One house had like literally rainbow paint, like the gayest house you've ever seen. Has the trans
like
stuff.
the Dr. Seuss house.
The LGBT flag, like rocking it, right? Okay, is that silly, right? Yeah. Would I paint my house like that? Like, probably not. You know? But whatever. It's their house. They're right?
It's not hurting.
Good for them.
Yeah.
They love each other. The house across the street. God hates F words. You know, the slur word.
Yeah.
MAGA country. Like, F words go to hell. Like, it rhymes with MAGA. It's the word.
It's funny because you're like so hurt.
And my friend told me, little do they know, they're a mirror image of each other. They're a spitting image of each other.
Yeah.
You are what you hate. They're being loud and annoying you, so now you're being louder and annoying them. Meeting their hostility with even more hostility.
Yeah.
And then people get nowhere with that.
Fuck no.
And then they hate each other forever.
Just kind of.
And their house looks stupid, maybe, but your house looks stupid too.
As well.
Yep.
Now you look like a crazy hillbilly, you know?
Saying that like God hate, like, I don't know God, obviously, but who are you to say who God hates and who doesn't?
Yeah.
You can't speak for God.
Fuck no. You could be the most religious person ever, but at the end of the day, like,
Jesus couldn't even speak for God in the Bible. They asked him, when's the world going to end? He said, I have no idea. If you believe in that, right? I'm not saying.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, some fool from Kansas is going to fucking know who God hates. Like, you're the fucking same. Like, you know?
Yeah. Well, like,
they're wearing pride shit because they want to be seen, and you're wearing fucking God hates F words because you want to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, what's up, you know? Like, I don't give a fuck.
You just gotta learn how to accept people, you know?
It's
and
like,
I'm not saying accept everybody, all like,
look,
even if you hate this person, like, fucking have them over, you know?
Yeah. Be have feelings.
Yeah.
Have hate even.
You could even have it.
But tolerate.
Don't hurt the person. Don't get to that extent.
Don't make yourself look stupid, and don't stoop themselves to the level that you think they're at, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's stupid, dude.
Like, if you're shopping at a store and you see somebody with a gay pride shirt.
Like, if someone hates, like
don't say, fuck you, or you know?
Like, dude, like, I've been, like, I've heard some racist shit about, like, Mexicans and stuff, and it's like, now I'm old enough to where I'm like, eh.
But you're not going to do it.
Now I'm old enough to where I'm like, would this old guy really tell me this?
Yeah.
Outside of work? No, because I'd slap the shit out of him.
And if you do something in that place, now you're gonna
and not only
Mexican that terrorized me, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You know? Oh, the savage, yeah, exactly. And does it sometimes suck that you have to be the bigger person? Yes, it does suck.
It does.
But then you ask yourself, would this fool go to fucking Compton and talk shit about Mexicans like that when his car's broken down in the street?
No.
Run it then.
Yeah.
Your gun only has a certain amount of bullets. Let's see how fast you pull it out. So it's like that's why I don't get mad. Like when I see like, I wore like a little pin for pride, like just whatever, just to wear it. And I'm not saying you have to, by the way. Don't wear it if you don't want to, whatever. But I wore it, and some customers like, oh, do they make you wear that? And I'm like, no. He goes, oh, is it by choice? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, oh, okay. He's like, so they don't make you wear that? I'm like, no. He's like, oh, are you gay, son? And I was like, nope. He goes, oh, okay. And you know what I told him? I was like, do you need help with something or not? What do you want?
What did you say?
No, actually I do. And I was like, okay. I was like, because I'm the only one here. I was like, so if my shit offends you, then you can wait. This fool comes in 3 hours. You could talk to him.
Yeah.
It's up to you, buddy.
And he might be wearing a pin too.
Yeah, exactly. He might be gay. You know? But that's what I'm saying. Like, who cares, dude? Just how conservatives say, people shouldn't get canceled because it should be about what they do and not what they say. Like, all right, then. You shouldn't judge people because it should be about how they act and not what they represent. So,
yeah.
But I agree. I'm glad you said that with, like, Garth Brooks, the country singer. He just started. He's opening bars and he's serving Bud Lights. And they're canceling him. Conservatives, which he's a country singer, like, they're canceling him.
That's so stupid.
So I thought you guys were anti-cancel culture.
Yeah. Well, now you're canceling the shit now. Modelo got the #1 title now.
And not only that, real quick.
Yeah.
He's not saying he's going to have gay pride flags on his bars. He's not saying he's going to have, like, gay night, trans night in his bars. He's just saying, hey, I'm going to serve Bud Lights because it's still one of the most popular beers in the world, and it'll be available along with a million other fucking beers.
Yeah.
But they're crying about it.
That's
Does a can really... Is your masculinity really that thin where a fucking can upsets you?
A brand
that you can just ignore and buy other beer that's better probably.
Yeah.
Fuck off, dude. Worry about yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Just like how they say, well, it's a privately owned company. If they don't want to sell wedding cakes to gays, that was a big thing too when gay marriage was legal, when it got legalized. I was like, oh, we shouldn't be forced to sell to gay weddings, which honestly, I agree with that, right? It's not if you're religious and you have a bakery and you don't want to sell to that, I agree with that. But how I also agree that bars have certain rights to have pride shit, certain rights to sell Bud Light, certain rights to do shit because, it's a privately owned company. They should be able to sell whoever they want. All right, well then, bitch, that's a privately owned bar. They should be able to serve whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point.
So,
conservatives without a grand slam.
Yeah, dude, because people think that we're always like anti-liberal,
Like we called both of them out, you know?
Yeah.
We're just very straightforward with what we think, you know? Like, we know that liberals aren't perfect and we know conservatives aren't perfect.
Yeah.
And so our job is, it just comes to like, we've even talked about it on the podcast and outside, like, it goes the same with atheists and religious people. Like, religious people want to convert everybody and get mad at you if you don't believe in God or Jesus Christ. And atheists get mad at you because you believe in them. So it's the same shit.
It's annoying.
Like, grow the fuck up, you know?
Yeah, atheists were like, oh, they believe in a flying man in the sky. Like, okay, shut the fuck up. And then religious people too, oh, you shouldn't post about sex like that. You shouldn't post about sexual themes. Like, dude, I'll post whatever the fuck I want.
And because you don't even know, like, how he's the meaning of, like, what's he meaning on the post, you know? Like, you don't know his intention.
It was a joke.
Like, you don't know his intentions with the joke, you know? So like, why are you even throwing shit?
I made like a bit that like you were with the camera and I'm not gonna say the person's name. I don't even remember the person's name. And you were like it was you look dope. You're wearing a Lana shirt. That shit look clean.
Yeah.
And you were like setting it up. I thought it was dope. I posted it. And I put AO Technology, which is about like, it's like a sex song, you know? And then I was like, oh, like, I just put the horniest song of all time. You know, it looks like you're shooting a porn, kind of, right? Implying it. This person's like, oh, like, you guys are cool. You guys are good kids. Like, don't be posting this. Like, be better than that. Like, blah, blah. Like, dude, I have said some horrible shit here all of a sudden. Like, no, like, you know,
the funny thing is that I know the person who you're not a saint, you know.
Exactly, and no one is, right? No one is. Es difícil ser un santo, but like
JD.
That's what I was like, and like I said, I'm not no hate towards the person, you know. Like, give us feedback all you want, you know. But it's like, nah, dude, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want. Like, oh, that post isn't okay, but us making fun of people every episode is, you know. Like, what the fuck is, you know? This isn't the God podcast.
It isn't.
The Godcast.
That's funny name.
But anyway, guys.
This is the Off Topic podcast.
Anything else you want to say, H?
I think I had some stuff.
Yeah?
Some questions, actually.
Okay. Let's run it.
More. Let's see. There's one.
This is a good episode, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to follow us at Off Topic Podcast 34 on Instagram and hit our link tree to see all our links. Once again, it's Off Topic Podcast 34. Follow us there.
Cool.
We're almost at 600 followers. 19 more.
Shit. I have one right here.
Okay. Fan questions?
It's a fan question, but I don't know if I've asked you this.
Okay. Fan question. Fan question.
Cobalt, have you ever experienced something paranormal?
I think we have talked about that before.
It was actually a legit question. Something that you thought was paranormal.
When I was a kid, I used to think I saw things when I lived in some
apartment. The apartment.
Yeah, but
nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy. No.
Me neither. Like, sometimes I'm like, fuck, are these girls scared of me or what?
Yeah.
Like, I've never experienced. Like,
Theo Juan has a bit about like ghosts.
Oh, really?
I think death isn't so bad. You know, he's like, think about all the people.
Oh, you told me.
Think about all the people that have died. Only a few came back as ghosts. You know, he's like, I think God ain't bringing us back for a reason. You know, he's like, I think maybe they got a cool party up there, and that's why they ain't come. The people that came back didn't get invited. You know. Like that, that's kind of funny though.
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of true. Like, for one ghost story, there's a million people that died that you never heard them come back.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I've never been a person that thank God I don't know, because I don't know if it's the paranormal thing is
I
real.
feel like you run into that
when you believe
you're
it.
like a little, like, bring it in your life, and also when you're a little dumb.
I guess. Because I never think of, like I
Like,
said.
think about someone that's told you a ghost story. Are they the smartest people in the world?
No.
Like, are they someone that, isn't it always kind of like like
Yeah.
a dumb dude, you know?
Yeah.
Like a dumb dude.
Yeah. That wants to have like cool stories.
Yeah.
But doesn't have one. So.
Or like an old lady that's bored.
Yeah. Oh,
Who's like 90.
Like smoking her last Camel.
Yeah. Well, actually, the ghost came here. And I heard it. But yeah, I've never had anything, guys.
Me neither.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, I know that's a weak answer. I would love to tell you guys a spooky story.
I mean, it's just that. I mean, I also want to get like somebody paranormal. I told a couple people on supporters.
I feel like I can't listen to people like that, though.
Nah.
I feel like I'll just be looking at them and be like, you're so full of shit. And I'm listening to a liar right now.
I just feel like maybe those people. I feel like. So I feel like some people are kind of like the chosen ones in looking or talking to them. I feel like there's very certain people that could do that. I don't know.
I mean, I'm open to it. I'm open to content.
And that's why I would want to bring them over on the podcast. Like, I want to hear what you could see or what you could say, you know, or how'd you even start this? You know, like, what made you as a kid wanting to be more having more interaction with the ghost, you know, or a spirit?
Yeah, what made you so fucking special, huh?
Yeah.
That's what I would ask.
That's why I would want to, like, and, you know, just get some scary stories there for the people. I think that's one thing.
Definitely, guys. Sorry, I know that was a weak answer, but sometimes I just got to tell the truth. You know, there's nothing. I've never experienced anything, and I don't want to lie to my precious, precious fans. My gorillas. Koba and the gorillas. Koba and the bananas. What should I call my Koba fans?
What do they call baby gorillas?
I'll call them Kobets.
That's what they're called?
No, I'm just saying.
Kobets.
All my chimps. How Crystalia has babies.
Yeah, chimps.
My chimps. What up, chimps? Hey, that's kind of cool, huh?
So you got our chimps now.
Oh, yeah. Koba and the chimps. Koba and the chimps. Koba and the chimps. But yeah, dude.
You know what's funny one day?
What's up?
I was never good at math. And I'm still not good at math. I fucking suck balls at it.
Yeah, you do. I do too.
I'm pretty sure a fifth grader is smarter than me.
Are you smarter than a fifth?
Nah.
No, show's over. Are you smarter than a... No.
You know what's funny? Remember those dummy books?
Yeah.
My dad bought me
I feel dumb bitch.
Dumbass bitch.
All right, go ahead.
So my dad bought me during the summer. It was the summer of 2008.
Was it Maths for Dummies?
Yeah, it was no. Specifically Algebra for Dummies.
Wow.
And guess what? I didn't learn shit with that book. So imagine where I'm at now.
They need to make. You're waiting for the algebra for fucking dumbasses.
I've been waiting for that book.
There, you'll pre-order that shit real quick.
So I ain't even a dummy, you know. I'm a top level guy.
Oh man, fuck, that's fucking funny.
It's a real story, actually. I'm no bit here.
No bit. Some girl at work told me, she was like, "It's so funny how you say no bit. It's like funny. It's like people say dead ass when you say no bit."
Yeah.
That's fucking
and I might have the book at home somewhere laying around.
Yeah, go find it.
I'll find it.
Like post it. Yeah.
So that's how fucking
algebra,
of a dumbass
algebra
I am.
for fucking dumbass. Hey, but we create content, bro. We don't solve these problems. We avoid them.
We're the chosen ones.
By being fucking famous. Oh, man. Anything else you got, bro? Or should we wrap this up?
I think we should wrap this up and let the people enjoy
this shit went by fast. I enjoyed this a lot, guys. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening. Be sure to follow us at Instagram on Off Topic Podcast 34. Our link tree has everything else. It's the easiest way, guys, instead of naming.
Make sure you follow and subscribe on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Off Topic Podcast. Official Off Topic Podcast.
It's all in the Instagram bio. Off Topic Podcast 34. We have our personal ones too, so be sure to follow us on there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Thank you guys. I'm Koba the Gorilla,
and I'm H, and we just want to wish Koba here a happy birthday. So make sure you guys wish him happy birthday on Instagram.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you, bro. Well, not the 22nd.
I mean, but I probably won't see
you better make a post for me, like I made a post for you. That's
I will.
You know, show me some.
I will.
I'm fucking with it. But thanks for the watch, man. I appreciate the fuck out of you, dude. All right, Vato.
All right, bro.
All right, guys. Off Topic Podcast. Koba the Gorilla.
And I'm H. Late.